Hi guys. I was trying to get my beautiful mums in this picture, but it's not working. I have one right here, I have one right there. I will show these to you because they're beautiful and I have a puppy dog right there. Look at these guys, aren't they beautiful? Hey, leave the cat alone. Bad dog, leave the kitty alone. Okay, so this one is a try. It's the purple and yellow and the kind of maroon. And then this one is totally maroon. And then I have a little one here. He's ready to be planted in the ground. He's sad looking. But it's that time of year. Welcome friends to my garden. We are going to do a fall mid-October garden update because a couple reasons. Hello, it's the middle of October. I do have hair up here. The sun is like blowing it out. Anyway, it's the middle of October and technically I do them the 15th, but the 15th was on a weekend, so I decided to hold off until Monday. Today is the 17th. Also, yesterday was predicted as our first fall frost date for 2022, and we are under a frost watch at this point for tonight, tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow night, Wednesday morning. So they were almost pretty well spot on. Another one I saw was the 16th, the other one I saw 16 to 18, so pretty spot on. So let's do this garden tour. Okay, I'm excited and I do have hair. See, it's right there. Yes, I don't know why. Okay, we're not going to see a whole lot, and it's not going to be a whole lot different from the beginning of October because it's fall, y'all, and I didn't plant any fall crops. So this, I'm starting to lose my straw flowers, but they're still pretty. They're saying it's fall. This one, nothing has changed. I do have some acorns that have dropped in here, and I need to get those out so that I don't fight trying to grow trees next year like I did this last year. My tomatoes, they are going to go and die with this potential of a frost. We're under a frost, or no, it's either a freeze warning or a frost warning through tomorrow at like 10 a.m. But tonight's temperature low is supposed to dip down into the 20s, as is tomorrow night's temperature is supposed to dip down into the 20s. So I need to get out here and get these tomatoes picked, and then obviously nothing has changed here or there. There, let's get some better light. I don't know, nothing has changed here. Still onions that are just doing their thing because, you know, my marigolds actually look beautiful and they're perfect fall colors. The Lysianthus, holy cow, they have just gone berserk, as have the cosmos over here. I need to get my habaneros picked here before we lose the plant. I did not get any of those plants saved back. Truthfully, they are in a smart pot, and what I could do, because I'm just gonna throw it in the shed, is I could just harvest them all, cut them all back, and just throw pot and all in the shed and just see what happens. Everything else that I had done, which I have not done the video yet, we put it in fresh potting soil, and it was indoor potting soil. But this one, you know, I could just leave in the soil that it's in, throw it in the shed, call it good. We could see. Although the only one big problem with that is if it's harboring any diseases, it would take those into the ones that I actually put in clean soil. So maybe I'll just let the habanero plants go, and maybe we'll try them next year. Especially, oh hey, there's a bee. You see the bee? There's the bee. Say hi, little bee. Get some nectar and go to your hive. Winter's coming. Okay, strawberry bed. Haven't done a whole lot to it since I did here recently. More Lysianthus, but they're not doing well. Got a dead, like an empty smart pot. I could dump it or I may leave it. I haven't decided. These are the voluntary potatoes, and they're just going crazy, especially in that bed. Look how crazy they're going. I may dig a few up just to see what's down there because I'm curious, and I may leave some for next spring just because, again, I'm curious, and we're going to use this as an experiment. The rest of that bed I've got one onion right there. Otherwise, nothing. Something's been in here and messed with my mulch. My mulch is very uneven right here, through here. These are huckleberries. They are supposed to be a perennial, I think. So, I don't know if I need to cut them back or what. I may do that. Or I may look it up. This was a bunch of vining stuff. The cooler weather has kind of killed it. That and probably some of the yanking of vines because it was trying to take over just like the stupid gourd did. But I'm okay with that. I'll get in here and get all these weeds out. I say that, and I have said that in every video, but I'm making small progress. Gosh, look at those potatoes. Like, that's almost a whole bed of potatoes, honestly. And that was just stuff that didn't get harvested. Like, there's the shovel, in fact. And we were digging it up. I use that term loosely. My mother-in-law did most of it. I just helped. This has nothing but weed. That's where the gourd was. We got him out of here. I need to stand my light back up. It goes right about here. Eggplants. This cold snap that we're going through is going to kill these eggplants. And they've done well. There's nothing on that side of the bed except weeds. I'm used to it. I've made my peace with it. This is nothing but weeds and those mystery seed eggplants. And again, we're gonna lose them because they are a warm weather loving crop. These are all tomatoes. And I actually have some tomatoes coming on that I may be able to harvest, or I may not. I have to get in there and see, you know, what's eaten and what's not. And I really need to rip this all out and get this taken care of. I will probably go ahead and burn these just because if they have any kind of disease or anything, I don't want to throw them in compost and then add that back to my soil. That's just bad for business. So we'll pull all these and get rid of them. I read once you have your first frost, that is when you should plant garlic. And also like mid-October. Well, we're gonna have our first frost right around mid-October. So my oldest and I will probably come in and strip this bed here of the weeds and the green bean plants that are still kind of there but not really, and we will plant this all to garlic. The bugs killed the zucchini. Zucchini is gone. All of my zinnias that were here are gone. They said no thank you, bye-bye. That is the cinnamon basil, and I'll pull it along with the cockscomb. I've got the pepper plants right over here. We'll pull them. I do have some of them saved in storage, but I'll pull the peppers and then pull the plants and we'll be done with that. I've got some cosmos right there. They are beautiful. Gosh, those cosmos are beautiful. Okay, I have 3 mums that I planted here, hoping that they had time to get their roots settled into the ground. And hopefully they'll come back next year. That'll be really pretty. And I need to get some others planted in the ground too. And of course then we have the wheelbarrow. Not much is left in it. Just a few weeds. Some weeds here. And then some small little flowers. All this was gone. I think I ripped it out actually. That's all gone. That's all gone. We'll clean this one. And here's that pepper plant. And these peppers are pretty. They're Thai hot chili peppers. These guys, I really need to cut back and actually just pull out of here, but I haven't yet. That seems to be the theme. I haven't yet. We've got some onions there and the asparagus. And then this is a pepper plant. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that thing. That thing's huge. It's an Anaheim. There's some littler ones and then there's that big one. These pepper plants are gonna go ahead and just probably go to compost or be burned. I don't know, because I saved some. I had, let's see, right now there are 1, 2, 3, there's 4. I had 6 or 8 pepper plants in here, which was probably a few too many. It's a good size, it's like a 15-gallon bucket. So they had room for their roots to grow down. There's all that. Oh, we still have, here's that watermelon. I never did get in here and see what he looked like. I didn't really I didn't really have any faith. He's got a nub. Little nub. I don't know. Be interesting to cut him open and see what he looks like. So that was just a real quick tour. Mainly for documenting purposes. My tomatoes over there, they're gone. With the freeze warning and the chance that we're dropping down, you know, below freezing tonight, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're gonna be in the 20s. I've read that I need to take my mums and my pumpkins in, my decorative pumpkins that I have just sitting on my front porch, that we're gonna carve probably this coming weekend so that they're still good. I think I'll either throw them in the garage or the shed. I haven't figured out where yet. Depends on where I have the most room. But otherwise, that is my garden. And those beautiful mums are going to be planted in the ground. Those beautiful mums are going to be planted in the ground. I haven't decided where just yet. So I need to figure that out and get them in. Although I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll put them in the garage for tonight and tomorrow night. And then later this week, we're going to get back up into the 70s for a daytime high with lows in like the upper 40s, low 50s. So I'll go ahead and I'll plant them out then. That's usually what they say to have good luck with getting your mums to actually take root into the ground, is you get them planted before your first real hard freeze. And this won't be a real hard freeze, this will just be a freeze if we get it. You water them, get them established, feed them a little bit, and then see where it goes from there. My mother-in-law got those at, we always call it the Amish store, but I'm pretty sure they're Mennonites. I don't know. There is a quick update on my garden for mid-October. I hope you have a wonderful day, and give this a thumbs up. Leave me a comment and tell me if you know anything about mums or gardens, or hey, you should have planted this, or you should have done that, or haha, you still have weeds. It happens. And we'll talk to you next time. All right, bye. I don't really focus on the flowers on the front of the house when I do these mid-month ones, but this is my mom that I planted in 2020. I did read where, like, when it's growing in the spring, if I would pinch it back at a certain point, that it will bush up and it'll be a little more tight and compact. If anybody knows, please tell me how to do it, because pretty much all of my research is just coming from the internet, and sometimes finding stuff on mums hasn't been the easiest. What are you doing, Charlie? What are you eating? What are you eating? Charlie. Because it is freezing, I have killed the water. Oh my goodness, that hurts. I can't get that off. Open that one and that'll drain the other one. Okay, water's off to the garden. I'm getting chased by a cat. Water's off.